Welcome back to my channel. I am super excited to film today's video. I just got a package in the mail a few days ago. I've been testing out the products, but okay, well that didn't work out how I wanted it to. Now, if you've been watching my channel, you know that ColourPop is one of my all-time favorite brands. I think the prices are so great for the quality of makeup that you're getting. I'm really excited that I was able to catch them when they restocked their no filter concealer. And also, as I was buying that, they were having their 5 million, I guess they had 5 million Instagram subscribers, which I'm one of them, obviously. They were giving out 5 free items, and I guess if you spent 75, you got all 5. If you spent 55 or whatever it was, you got 4, and so on. But I got 4 of them, so I'm excited to share those today. Everything that I bought is on my face currently, so I will be doing some live swatches as I'm talking about what I think about the product. I'll be showing you me putting them on my face. Let's go ahead and get started. First, what I did was use the first concealer that I got, which is, this is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Light Neutral. Obviously it's a little light for me. Obviously I don't know how to shop for shades online. This product, a little bit of it goes an extremely long way. I only had to dip in one time and I was able to get my entire face. So throughout this entire time you see me put this concealer on, that was only one dip. I think that the wand is really awesome. It's like a flat wand and it's very, very flexible, which is nice for when you're getting in those hard to reach spots. You have a lot of control with the brush. The coverage is pretty awesome. I would say that it definitely covered this huge zit that you saw me pointing to earlier in the video, which, you know, we all get zits, they suck, but it's always great to have a nice, cheap, not cheap, I hate that word, affordable concealer to cover them up. So far, I'm really loving them. Not only do they blend out well and have great coverage, but they really do add this like magic, I don't even know, like, I just feel like my skin just looks like really, really glowy. I don't know, I love the finish of this concealer. And I got 2 eyeshadows. Both of them are the pressed powder eyeshadow formulas. The first one that I tried is this color Labryinth. It's kind of a terracotta color with a little bit more of a coral tint to it, if that makes sense. But that's what I have in my crease right now. The pigmentation was really nice, it blended really nice, and what I used to blend it out is actually the next product that I got, and it is the ColourPop blending brush. This was only $6, which is not bad for a blending brush. So the brush was pretty good. It seemed to blend out the pressed eyeshadows pretty well. I also went in, just to keep it within the ColourPop family, I went in with 2 other colors, which these are the Super Shock Shadow formula, which are not typically my favorite eyeshadow formula. I find them a little bit harder to work with, but they actually did work better with the ColourPop brush. So for the color that I'm putting on my lid, ColourPop Pressed Shadow in the shade Ego. Okay, it's just a really nice like bronzy type shade with definitely like a little bit more of a peach shift to it. It's definitely a shimmer, whereas the other one was a matte. And I thought it had pretty decent pigmentation. Definitely not like the most pigmented shimmer shadow I've ever used in my life, but overall pretty good, and I think it went really well with the look. Now, I've tried this product before. It is the ColourPop, I guess it's just called their brow pencil. Now, I tried it in the shade Taupe, so I really liked that. And then I kind of started filming and watching myself, and I found that it pooled just a little bit red. So I tried it in a different shade because they restocked all their brow products. And this one is in the shade Bangin Brunette. And then I also grabbed the ColourPop brow color, which is kind of like a brow pomade, brow gel, whatever you want to call it. And this I got in the shade Taupe because I find that pomades are usually a little bit darker in color than pencils because of the cream formula. So definitely wanted to get this in not such a deep shade just in case. So as I was kind of doing my brows, I took the Bangin Brunette pencil and I kind of put that in the outer portion of the brow to kind of make it a little bit darker. Their brow pencils are really, really nice and skinny. So they're perfect for getting a really nice, precise brow shape. Definitely still loving the brow pencil. Next is where things took a little bit of a turn for craziness. And I don't remember who it was that did this. It was definitely someone that I watch on YouTube religiously, but I just cannot remember who they were right now. But I got a deeper shade to hopefully maybe try and contour with it. What I didn't realize from the light one, because I wasn't using it as heavily, was these are super pigmented, and they really, you don't need a lot of product, especially when it's like 4 shades deeper than your skin tone shade. So as you can see, I went a little crazy, things got a little wild, but it's awesome that you can always fix it. No matter what you do, you can fix things up. It's never too late to save your makeup look. Overall, yeah, use this lightly if you're using it in the way that I did. Just use it lightly, like you literally need like a dot. And what I learned from fixing it, which was really nice, is just how awesome these concealers really do blend. So I kind of took a little bit of the lighter one and put it over where I had too much of the dark and blended them together to kind of create a lighter look and a lighter contour. They just blended together so nicely, like both the shades, and they didn't look cakey, it didn't look heavy, it just looked nice and natural. So again, I'm really loving these concealers. Okay, so next what I tried was another new product to me, and it is the ColourPop Pressed Powder Face Bronzer in the shade Private Party. Use this to add a little bit more of the color back into my face. So far what I can say about it is it's definitely not matte, it definitely has a sheen to it. So if you're not a fan of a bronzer with like a satin finish to it, then you probably wouldn't like this shade. I don't know about the other shades. The shade is definitely a little bit warm. I feel like it gave like a natural looking bronze, which is always what I'm going for. I never want anything too orange. So yeah, overall I would say so far so good. Definitely like this. I freaking love the Super Shock cheek formulas. I love the blushes, the highlighters. I think that's all what I got was a Super Shock cheek blush, and I got it in the shade Between the Sheets. Now this one actually is really pretty. It's like, again, the perfect formula. I love the formula of these blushes. So first thoughts on this blush, yeah, I definitely love it. I love the color, pigmentation is great. As always, I don't expect anything less from ColourPop cheek products. So you can see here, it just kind of gave me a nice natural flush to the cheeks. So definitely love this one as well. So now I'm going to talk about their 5 million subscriber event that they had on their website. So as I explained earlier, it was kind of like spend this and get, you know, a free product. They had 5 products that came in this really cute packaging. It's like a dark berry packaging. So I got 4 out of the 5 products. Next, what I tried out the highlighter. Now here's my thing with the highlighter. So, while this highlighter I think is beautiful and the formula is great as always, it's definitely not a highlighter that I'm going to be wearing on an everyday basis. It actually would be beautiful as like even a blush topper maybe, because it's got a gorgeous sheen to it. Definitely has a lot of glitter to it, so it's definitely got like a more of a pink iridescence color, and when I tried to like put it on as a highlight, like it looks good on top of the cheeks because I already have so much color going on there with the blush and the bronzer, so you can't really tell that much. But when I tried to kind of put it on other places that I usually highlight, it just kind of looked too pink for those areas, if that makes sense. Like it wasn't like a natural looking highlight. Okay, and now we are getting into the lips. I ordered something that I've had my eye on since I first started shopping with ColourPop, which was like almost 2 years ago, and it is their Lippie Stix primer. And I just never, I mean, it's only $5 and it's just a clear, like, it's just a clear primer and a stick, but I just never thought like, oh, you know, it's something I need. It never seemed like a necessity to me, but I went ahead and tried it, and I've got to say, like, I'm pissed off at myself for not ordering this sooner. Like, I wore this with the Ultra Matte lip that I received, and I wore it to a baseball game, and I ate and I drank, but it literally did not budge all night. It kept everything on and in place, so I definitely recommend this. Okay, now to get on with the actual lip products that I received. So the first one is this ultra glossy lip, and it's in the shade 9 to 5. Definitely not into gloss. As I said in a previous video, I think I just don't love like sticky lip products. This one was definitely a little bit sticky for me, which, you know, it's a gloss, it's gonna happen, but the color actually is really pretty. It's like a deep mauve with like a bronzy gold shift to it, and I think it would be really awesome for fall and the upcoming holiday season, so the color is awesome. The next one is the Ultra Matte Lip, which we all know is my all-time favorite matte liquid lip formula so far that I've tried. Color, it's definitely like a dark rose, and it definitely when it dries down it gets a lot darker than what it looks like in the tube and what it looks like in a swatch. Color was beautiful. I think it's definitely a great color for fall. It didn't flake, it stayed on the entire time. Again, definitely a win with this. And then the final product that I have to share with you guys is actually the product that's on my lips right now. I'm actually like really loving it, and I might have to like reconsider and give these deeper colors a try. So this is the Lippie Stix in the shade Fab 5. It's like a deep burgundy. It's so pretty. Like, didn't go on patchy at all, as you can see. Very smooth, like the Lippie Stix formulas usually are. Again, I wore it over the primer and it's not dry at all. I love it. Okay, so final thoughts. Definitely another clear win for ColourPop in my book. I think I liked pretty much every single one of these products today. If you haven't checked out ColourPop yet, go check them out now. I got 10 of these products for $50, and the 4 products that I got for free were $25 if I would have bought them on the site regularly. So basically I got $25 worth of product for free. It's really rare for me to buy an entire bunch of makeup and not have like a single issue with any product. Now I will say that the highlighter came kind of broken, but because of the formula that they have, which is this like spongy, if you know ColourPop, you know it's like this very spongy, like moussey formula, but it goes on like a powder. I don't know, it's the craziest formula ever. I never know how to describe it, but I love it. I will put the link to their website down below where you can get all this amazing product, and I will go ahead and list the prices. Please make sure to subscribe if you did. Leave a comment, tell me what your favorite ColourPop product is. From this video, what do you want to try? And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. So thank you again so much for tuning in and watching my video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!